Hi there! I hope all of you guys are having a great day because my week has been going pretty well. And I don't mean like it's going well, like everything's lining up, because let's be fair, nothing ever lines up. But mentally, I feel really happy with myself right now for no other reason that I'm a positive person with good vibes, and that's all I need right now. And today's discussion is going to be those toxic friends. Oh my god. How they like to pummel you, shade you, judge you, and yet you still love and appreciate them even though they're not good to you. Now, I've had a huge amount of instances for this, and this is what we're going to talk about: the best friend. You know how girls do this like all the time? We have best friends, right? We have the friends that we are like, dude, this girl's so good, she's so funny, she's so cool, we love being around you, but there's a shade, there's a judgment there's a little thing that's something you don't want to tell her about stuff because you're afraid of her, what she's going to say to you. And around there, you guys break up. Let's be honest. Having a best friend is a relationship. Leaving your best friend, that's a breakup. And for girls, it literally hurts. It hurts sometimes more than an actual breakup because we have just pulled someone out of our life that we said we wanted in it, that we said best friends forever, and we just threw them out. See, my mother, she said this to girls: don't ever be Maggie's best friend because Maggie will go through them so fast. And I did. I have gone through an amazing amount of best friends. Like, it's retarded how many best friends I've had. And I don't know why, but I guess I kind of know why. I tend to go for people that don't, especially in my like high school years, I went for people that weren't good for me. Especially middle school, high school, like I went through a very number of people in my life that I didn't know how to handle, and their energy was too much for me, like shady, overbearing, kind of protective, judged me a lot. I was always the duff. Yeah, I said that. I was like pushed down. I wasn't supported the way I needed to be. It was like, Maggie, ew, why would you be into that? And I had those some friends, of course, that were like, hey, but I wasn't attracted to them. I wanted the people that treated me badly. For some reason, I was attracted to those toxic people. And then that's our problem. We sometimes really are. We think that's what we want. We want those people with those attitudes and those strengths. Then we get there. Then they realize there's such a dark side to those people. There's so many bad things going on there. And you're like, oh my god, why would I get into this? And then, but you stick around. And then they start to lie. They talk about you behind your backs. They spread your secrets around. They're not being supportive. They're doing everything wrong. And you're like, I was there for you. I did things for you. Why are you treating me like this? And eventually you realize, well, they're not good for you, and you cut them out. And so I've went through a lot of people like this. And the reason I bring this up is because now more than ever, I have people in my life that I feel supported by and loved by. And I've never had these many good friends to me. People that will call me just to be like, what's up? People that are not gonna walk around the truth and be like, well, you know, maybe, or be like, I don't know. No, people that are like, hey, straight up, that's not okay. Do not put up with that. And this is why. And that's a red flag, Maggie. Why are you letting yourself? And of course, we don't listen sometimes, but sometimes we do listen because they're being honest and they want the well-being for you. So I actually had an instance right now with a friend, someone that I've been friends with since 6th grade almost. She and I have had many fallouts, and she was a very big bully in my life. And she was a huge part of my life too, though. We watched each other grow as people, and about a month ago, she texted me and said, no, not even a month ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, she texted me and said that I give her hater vibes. And I sat there, and I mean, in the conversation, I played it off like, hey, that's cool, that's great, you know, like, I understand you love me. Because she didn't just say, oh, you're a hater, I don't want you in my life. No, she said, I love you, I love the person you've grown, but I don't think we reciprocate anymore. And I said, oh, okay, cool, love you too, always be there, you've taught me many lessons, because she has. She is definitely the reason I am able to do so much and put up with so much. I mean, not put up, but she's the reason why I don't put up with stuff anymore. She's the reason I'm able to get in people's face and say, stop. And she's also the reason that I consider myself a humble person, and I'm very big on forgiveness and acceptance and letting people in and not to get judgy on them. And so when she said that to me, at first, I was very like, I was hit by it, and it hurt me. Because I was like, yo, you're someone that's been in my life for years, And I know that we're not as close anymore. You just hit me with a, hey, you're a hater. Like, it hurt me because she's taken so many routes that people would look at like, oh, what are you doing? And to me, it was always like, hey, anything you need to do to grow your position in life, anything you had to do, do it. If you think it's good for you, you know, you can always come to me about anything. I have supported this person. I feel like I supported her. Obviously, she felt differently. She felt I didn't support her enough, and that's entirely her perspective. And I'm not hating on that. I'm not giving shade to that. I'm saying my perspective on the situation, and I felt like a little hurt, not a lot hurt, because someone that I had been with, this person has seen me grown so much. She just came out of nowhere and said, gave me hater vibes. Last time I saw her, I was puking into a toilet, crying about a breakup, and she was holding my hair up. And I told her, hey, I feel like we don't talk anymore as much. And she said, yeah, it's because you give me some shady vibes. And I said, oh, okay, understandable. Maybe she didn't get my jokes or my dark humor enough. Or maybe sometimes I was shading her and I didn't know it. And she didn't call me out on it. And maybe I needed to be called out on it. And I understand that. And so it's why I'm not upset, but in the moment I was. But the more that time has slapped on, it's been now 2 weeks, I've been like, okay, she's on her own route. She's her own person. And she was a person that hurt me, loved me, and grew me. Like, that person is so many of the reasons I'm able to do the things I can do, honestly. Like, she shaped a part of my life and my personality. And for that, I will always, always be grateful for her. And although it hurt the way she came to me and said, you're giving me hater vibes, because, like, I've never, ever hated on the person she is. Maybe I did when she used to treat me like trash back in middle school and high school. But we got to a point where we become adults, and all I've ever wanted to see is her grow and succeed and become the most amazing person she can possibly ever be. And honestly, like, the reason I bring up this story is I feel like sometimes we're upset with the decisions people make and the reasons and we were trying to convince ourselves, like, why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Like, what did I do wrong? But it's nothing you did wrong. It's just the person has grown. She even said that. Like, I feel like you grew and became your own person, and that's great. And I grew and became my own route. And I love who you've become, but I love, the other route better. And that's all it comes down to. And so in this video, what I just wanted to pull out is, like, friends come and go, I guess. And the good ones you'll know when you smile at how great they are. You will. Because the bad ones, let's be honest, they do exist. They're out there. They will flirt with your ex-boyfriends. They will be with them. They will talk so much crap about you. They will tell everyone your secrets. They will get you in trouble. They will throw you under the bus. They will do everything without even knowing it. And they will make you feel bad. And you'll think, no, well, she says she cares about me. She says she loves me. She says that she's there for me. But then there's those friends. And the other ones, they don't even know what they're doing. They're just being there for you. They're being a good friend. And they don't even know it sometimes. And you're just like, wow, bro, you guys have really been there for me. And you have allowed me to grow and let me see things. And that's all that matters. So, and we're not going to always need them, because eventually we will be fully armored people with these strong personalities that we don't need anybody to hold us down. But even then, we'll still have a family surrounding us. And we always need that. We always need a support group. And that's what friends are. Your support group, the people you can come to and cry, and they won't judge you, because we literally need people to hold us when we have breakdowns, because it's gonna happen. We're gonna have a breakdown, and we need someone to call, and that's all it comes down to. Okay, so if you watched this long, thank you. Hope I helped you out if you needed it. Maybe I'll talk about more instances where I had really toxic friends, because trust me, I have many stories about that. Eventually, we're going to really start talking about people in my life and how messed up they are. But for right now, I thought this was an important topic to talk about. It was toxic friends and how they really affect our lives. And how they help us grow, but they help us grow no matter we realize we don't need them. And we become stronger because of it. Okay, thank you for watching. So, also, subscribe to my channel, please. I need to get famous so I can be on my own show and shit.